Hey there, Seguto golfers. I've got something special right here on a silver platter for you. It's 20 extra yards free and instantly today when you apply this tip to your golf game. Let's get started. What I'm talking about is a power source that you're already aware of. It's your wrist hinge. But most golfers don't know how to properly hinge the wrists. Most people try and consciously hinge them like this. There are some issues that come up when you consciously try to hinge your wrists. For example, one, you're hinging it at various points of the swing. You can hinge it here, 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 and every swing will start to feel different. And two, it should be allowed to happen naturally. A good golf grip allows the wrist to hinge properly. But what I want you to get today is this idea that the wrist hinge is not a wrist hinge at all. Sure, the wrists do hinge when you spray some WD-40 in here. They hinge right here, those are your wrists. But what causes the wrist to hinge is a lot more important. It's not you consciously doing this. And I'm gonna give you 20 more yards when you change it from trying to do this to doing something else. What I want you to think of is what you use to hit something with. You usually use your trail arm, your dominant arm, fire in to an object, like a hammer into a nail, boom. And the power is coming from the folding of the trail arm here, much like a baseball player trying to throw a ball, and then the unloading, the exploding, the straightening of the trail arm through impact. This motion has a ton of force into it. Bang, bang, boom. There's power in there. There's not power in you trying to do this consciously. You'll get some power, but you won't get as much as if you were trying to do that right there. Woo, it's like a gunshot going down range. So the wrists, how does this impact your wrist hinge? I want you to think about the wrist hinge as not a wrist hinge, but instead a folding of the trail arm. So you Ben Hogan fans in the audience, how did Ben Hogan get that killer wrist hinge, that beyond 90-degree looking wrist hinge? You tuck that trail arm in and you fold it. You can get some massive wrist hinge here, and there's a ton of stored power loading up to explode through the golf ball. And I'm barely doing any work because I'm allowing this powerful trail arm to be used correctly. Think about it. Get your trail arms out right now. Go into your body, pull out your trail arm and do this. Load it like you're gonna throw a baseball, and then simply extend it. Extend it down range. That action of loading, and then I almost liken it to a punch. Your palm facing the target. That is a ton of speed. Can you feel that snap action? Feel free to add your own sound effects when you do that. I think it makes you more powerful when you do it with sound effects. Once you've done this motion, load, fire, you'll realize something really quickly. When you get a golf club in your hands, the only way you can load is if you connect the upper trail arm to your side like this. So with this connection here, fold and fire. Same motion. Load, punch through the golf ball. You'll see the trail arm extending straight, snapping right through. Impact. There's a ton of speed in there. It's 20 plus yards for you to use it right now. And it's so easy. You're taking a lot of the extra effort out of thinking about what the wrists are doing, and instead you're doing something that's natural. Glue this in here, fold it, fire it to the arm extending straight. Now here's something else really cool that I want you to check out. Once you've got this connection in here, whoop, whoop, watch the wrists. Taking the club back, this connection is staying glued. I want you to start folding this trail arm as much as you can. Look at the wrists, they're hinging. Fold the trail arm, wrists hinge. Whoop, it's magical, isn't it? Magical. It's like the Lucky Charms of golf. It's magically delicious power. Whew. And it's so simple. No more thinking, less thinking, more doing. Load it, hit it. Load it, hit it. It's like a hammer and a nail. Load it, fire it. Once you get out of the mindset of thinking, you start just doing, the golf swing gets so much simpler and you get more confident. You're just doing it, you're hitting it. So we get over the golf ball now, we rehearse loading the trail arm. Now, how much can I load this thing? That's a lot. And then you're gonna focus on punching through the golf ball. It's magical. Tons of speed, listen to that. And I am doing the effort of a feather, like 2 out of 10. It's that trail arm, it's magic. Then we hit a golf ball with it. That felt pretty good. And this is a 5-iron. Love hitting the 5-iron. And because that was fun, we're gonna do it again. What are we doing again? We're connecting, we're loading, maximum wrist hinge power, maximum arm pull, and we are exploding through the golf ball. Oh, that was compressed. Compression. Bang, bang, boom, fun. Golf doesn't need to be so complicated. We make it complicated because we're human. And if you're looking for a way to play your best golf right now, check out the SagutoGolf online golf school for $10 a month. It's a structured learning program to be mashing the golf ball. Crispy KFC for days. Load it. Oh, I'm not even lifting a finger. You could have this power 20 extra yards just by loading up the trail arm. There's that silver platter. It's right here. It's like going to a yard sale and the people have all their items on the front yard and they've got a box that says free. It's a massive box, but inside that box is like the most expensive things, the most valuable things in the free box. That's kind of what's happening here. The most valuable things, like 20 extra yards or more in this massive free box for you to take advantage of. And your body's had this arm here ready to use forever. You just need to start using it as a way to load up and store power. Instead of thinking about the wrist, thinking about the trail arm, the wrists will hinge on their own. In fact, you get more wrist hinge thinking about the trail arm. It's a power source. So now we're just gonna hit some more golf balls because it's fun. That sounds awesome. It's a really windy day today. Let's do some down the line. Some of you might wonder, are you thinking about that trail arm at all in the golf swing? Well, for this tip, if you're not used to doing that, yeah, you have to think about it. But realistically, if you just connected this arm and you swung the golf club back while keeping the lead arm straight, trail arm's got to fold. It just has to. It's not going anywhere. It has to fold to respond to the lead arm. All right, here's the yellow golden nugget ball. This is the home run ball. Send it. Woo! It's up there. I'm gonna do a little lower one. Keep it down. That was cool. That was cool. Golf is fun. Golf is fun. When you have a simplified system to learn golf, you don't spend a lot of time guessing. You just know it works. The information just works when you do it. You spend more time having fun out here and less time whining and complaining. Oh, yeah, that was tagged. You see that push draw? Ooh, started out to the right, came back. most sought after shot in golf, the holy grail of golf. Yeah. So what am I doing here? Connecting the upper trail arm to my side. It's glued and it's reacting to the straight lead arm, creating a massive wrist hinge, creating tons of power. And I'm launching these balls into a very stiff breeze. I bet it's like a 30-mile-an-hour wind out here. Or at least gusting. It was worse earlier. Just stay straight. Run when you see a straight ball. This is fun, Seguto golfers. I want you to have the most fun possible. 20 extra yards. 20 extra yards from a trail arm loading process. Here we go. Wow. That was smoked. This is fun. So Seguto golfers, you know what your mission is. Connect, load, fire through it. Punch through the wall, Jackie Chan style, Bruce Lee. So, if you're looking for a simplified way to play your best golf right now, check out my website, Saguto.golf, online golf school, $10 a month to play the best golf of your life. What are you waiting for? Go there, Structured Golf Learning Program. Click here to go to the golf school. Click here to subscribe to my channel for more awesome content to help you play your best golf right now. And here are 2 fantastic selections from the Seguto Golf archives to help you play your best golf right now. Thanks again for tuning in today, and I look forward to seeing you in a future episode. Have a rockin' week.